The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to Chicago. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Then there's Maggette. And it's Samuels in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Maggette. Doubled by Okongwu. And finished off by Brown.
Big-time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
Now, Ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Ball slams it in.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Brown wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
Here's Tatum following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Ball kicks to Ball. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Stolen by Ball. Left side, Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Maggette. Good on the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Ball finds Ball. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Ball hits them both. Well, here we are, Clark, in the dog days of this season. Such a grind. The schedule is right smack dab in the middle of it. However, it seems like players are fresher than they used to be.
Well, I think they've really, teams in general and individual players as well, have done a nice job perfecting the art and essence of rest. Not pushing guys too much early in the year, maybe cutting back some practice time as well, and it pays dividends at this portion of the season.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Celtics trail by 10. Maggette outside. Passes it to Samuels. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Outside, Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Maggette dishes to Tatum. Brown with the screen on Edwards. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Maggette's gone 1 of 3 on the night. From past the arc, taps in the tray. Ball's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Maggette. Outside Tatum. Looking to end the run. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Samuels kicks to Porzingis, takes the three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards against Porzingis. The kick out to Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Samuels with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
To the wing right side. Back to Maggette. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Ball with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Outside, Ball. Gets to the hoop. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 18. Outside, Porzingis. To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball. Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 now.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Ball with the bucket.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Brown against Ball. Knocks it loose from deep three-point land. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Okongwu is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Ball, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, we've got Allen. He's out there with Weber. Tatum out there with Porzingis. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Celtics ball.
Tatum against Ball, and he gets it to go. Tatum's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Tatum no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
To the left side wing. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Tries again. He lays it in. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Boston. Tatum's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Clowney, good.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Oh, here's Edwards. Knocked loose. Celtics trail by 16. Outside Tatum. Nice shot from the wing. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Ball against Allen. Ball with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Ball. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He's got 13.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now here's Allen. Still without a basket. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ball. Can't throw it down with one hand. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Celtics. It hasn't been a great season for them. We will see some changes in the offseason. Celtics trail by 18. Ball against Tatum. He dishes it to Maggette. Shoots. Tatum no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
There's the pass to Ball. Outside, Ball. Ball feeling it out a bit. Takes a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Pass the ball. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Gets to the corner and buries it. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
It's stolen by Edwards. The drive by Ball. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Outside, Porzingis uncovered. Basket counts. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Not trying to second-guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 17. And Ball comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Edwards passes to Okongwu. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Good on the shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 5. Maggette outside. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
We've talked about a lot of teams now playing inside out. These guys are punching it inside, and it's not coming out. They're turning toward the rim and attacking, and it's working for them.
Kenny, you're an expert on this. I love talking to you, comparing notes. You used to throw it to the big man every time.
Yes.
And then he'd kick it back out, and you made 7 threes in the finals. I already know.
Yes.
And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. In the East, Ja Morant.
Well, Ja Morant has certainly been one of the most exciting.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
All out there with Ball. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Ball in at the 3 spot. On for the Celtics. On in the front court along with Tatum. Then there's Maggette. And it's Samuels in at the 2 spot. And that one, good. Brown's got 7.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Edwards with the stuff.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 7. Maggette outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brown. And it's in there. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here is Samuels. Still scoreless. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Maggette outside. Tipped away. Brown kicks to Maggette. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Now, here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Boston, no good that time either. Outside, Ball. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here is Samuels. Brown outside. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got 12.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
And it's Ball in the corner. For 3, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here is Samuels. He's covered by Ball. Jacks up a 3. Samuels can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To the left wing, here's Maggette. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ball finds Okongwu. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nikola Vucevic.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. And too long on the shot. Ball with it, picked up by Maggette. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ball, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Maggette against Ball. Stolen by Ball. Top of the key, Ball. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside, Ball. We've got 1:28 left in the third. And yes, it's good. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The three-pointer is right on target.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
And it's Ball penetrating. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight. 59 seconds left in the third. That's tipped. Ball against Tatum. Passes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis sets the pick for Maggette. And Porzingis, here we go. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porzingis has got 6.
When Porzingis sees the lane, he goes right to it and through it. Very agile for a big guy.
The pass to Ball. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here they go. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Sweet move. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Brown against Ball. And it goes down 2 points. Brown's got 11 points in the quarter.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ball out there with Edwards. Then it's Ball. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Ball in at point guard. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here is Weber. Pass to Clowney. The three from Tatum. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly, I mean.
And another steal for him.
And he has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for 2nd all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I've played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Tatum against Ball. Pass to Clowney. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Williams, he's checked in for Ball. Maggette, checked in for Boston. Porzingis has gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Williams attacking. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Down low. And Ball with the block.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Williams against Maggette. Here's Clowney. The 3 from Tatum. Okongwu grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Maggette with it. Williams picks him up. Maggette against Williams. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Boston. Maggette outside. Dishes to Tatum. He takes it in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Three from the inbound. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the shot goes in. Ball's got 35.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Edwards inside, working on Samuels, and finished off by Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Williams against Maggette. Fires for three. Ball with the rebound.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy is athletic and can really move.
Maggette against Edwards. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Williams with the steal. To the inside. And Ball slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's Williams with the drive. Plays it up off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
It's stolen by Edwards. Knocked away. Williams passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So it's the Celtics now. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Cans it from downtown.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Williams looking over the floor. They get it back. Here's Edwards, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ball's checked in for Williams. So it's the Celtics now. Maggette outside, and Ball comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. There's Ball with the three. The three. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Ball.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of it.